Please take your seats. Good evening, parents, guests, members of the Utica Community School Board of Education, Dr. Sargent, Mr. Mann, and teachers. I'm Jay Connors, Senior Class President. And on behalf of the senior class, it is my privilege and honor to welcome you to Utica High School's Class of '95 graduation. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the class with class. Through the past 3 years, we've been through much together. We've accomplished many goals through 3 important concepts: teamwork, determination, and attitude. I'd like to begin by telling you a story about the first concept, teamwork. One day, a young man struggled trying to lift a heavy box. As the teacher walked by, he noticed the young man's frustration. The teacher asked him, "Are you using all of your strength?" The young man said, yes, I am." But the teacher said, "No, you aren't. You haven't asked me yet." And this is how it has been with us. Our teachers, our parents, and our fellow students have all come together as a team to make this class something special. The second concept is determination. As we all know, people can be divided into 3 groups: those who make things happen, those who watch things happen, and those who wonder what happened. We've been an outstanding class through determination. We've made many good things happen at Utica. We've excelled in academics, athletics, technical and mechanical skills. With our training, we will continue our success through determination. A bright future lies ahead for the class of '95 because of the third concept, attitude. Attitude affects us every day in every way. I'm reminded of the story of 2 men looking out from afar. One saw mud and the other saw stars. It is that positive attitude that has created success for our class and will guide us into the future no matter what it is, looking for the stars. Teamwork, determination, and attitude. These concepts are what Utica High School Class of '95 is all about. It is the extra in front of the ordinary that makes this class extraordinary. Thank you.
Thank you, Jay. I'd also like to congratulate Jay and some of his team members that were running today in the rain in the state track meet at about 11 o'clock this morning, wondering if they'd get back to today's commencement. Good evening and welcome. On behalf of the faculty, administration, and the Board of Education, it is an honor to welcome the parents, family, and friends of our graduates to the Utica High School Class of 1995 commencement exercises. The entire ceremony is being taped and will be shown on local cable Channel 9 several times in the near future. Also, each graduate will be photographed as they receive their diploma. We therefore request that the parents and friends stay off the floor. Also, in consideration of the class of 1995 and in recognition of this solemn occasion, I would like to request that the audience remain seated until all of the graduates have left the floor, and that you hold your applause until all of the names of the graduates have been announced. It is my pleasure to introduce the platform guests and special guests Each and every one of them has contributed to the success of the class of 1995. Starting on this side, Mrs. Ruth Williamson, Associate Principal, Utica High School. Mr. Robert Riley, Assistant Superintendent for Instruction. Dr. Joan Sargent, Superintendent of Schools. Mrs. Carolyn Clino, Board of Education Trustee. Mr. Kevin Lohmeyer, Board of Education Trustee. Mrs. Christine Robichaud, Treasurer, Board of Education. Mr. Dick Kopus, President, Board of Education. Mrs. Becky Higbee, Secretary, Board of Education. Mr. Greg Wotovich, Board of Education Trustee. Mr. Dave Berube, Superintendent for Human Resources. Dr. Frank Bichelle, Assistant Superintendent for Business. And Mr. Glenn Patterson, Associate Principal. Starting in the second row, Scott Hinman, Salutatorian. David Consiglio, Valedictorian. Nicholas DiLiberto, Valedictorian. Lisa Polanca, Valedictorian. Anna Susella, Valedictorian. Sarah Tomlinson, Valedictorian. Looking for Mrs. Osett. Miss Sandy Osett with the band. Come on, Miss Osett, stand up, please. Thank you. And also our Fine Arts Department. Mrs. Beverly Hogue from our Counseling Department. Miss Eileen Gifford, our Foreign Language Department. Mr. Dale Souls from our Industrial Arts Department. Miss Martha Kent from the English Department. Mr. Mark Jackson from the Science Department. And Mr. Jim Bird from our Social Studies Department. Going to the back row, Mrs. Sharon Gillette from our Special Education Department. And the next people are very special for some of these young people because they're the principals of the various schools that feed into Utica High School, starting off with Mr. Vaughn Shepard, principal of Shouchard Elementary, Mr. George Teborg, principal of Burr Elementary, Miss Patty Connors, principal of Robert Elementary, and parent of one of our graduates today, Mr. Tom McMillan, principal of Wiley Elementary, Mr. Don Naraki, principal of Epler Junior High, Mrs. Lillian Demas, principal of Jeanette Junior High, Mr. Mike Horde, assistant principal, Jeanette Junior High, and Mrs. Linda Schimmelman, our vocal music department. Also, we have some other special guests that have been real important to the class of 1995. Seated out in our audience, we have Mrs. Kathy Murphy from our English department. We also have Mrs. Shirley Bray from our Special Education department. We have Penny Messerneck, very special, from our Life Skills department, and Miss Sue Kaplan from our Special Ed department. I'd also like to recognize some other people that make our graduation so important today, and first of those, I'd like to introduce Mr. Tom Gilstorf, our Activities Director, for the outstanding job that he does. Miss Kathy Brown, who is on one side of over here, is also the chairman of our English department, and Mr. Harry Lafata, our attendance officer. Other people seated that are very important are, I also see Mrs. Liz Rogala from our Special Education department, Mr. Dwayne Hogue, a person very important to me, my wife, Joanne Mann, who teaches at McGahey Elementary. Seated beside her is Miss Jill Pearson, one of our English teachers, and Mr. Ron Crookshank, a former teacher from Epler Junior High. Thank you.
Good evening. Welcome to Utica High School, class of 1995 commencement. My name is Dawn Skog. I'm a senior class representative and a MACSAC representative. Tonight, I am filling in for Vice President Jeff Manzella, and I have the pleasure of introducing Dr. Joan Sargent. Her educational background consists of a Bachelor of Arts from Eastern Michigan University, a Master of Arts from Oakland University, a Doctorate of Education from Western Michigan University, and in 1967, she started teaching English and Spanish in Troy. In 1976, she was an instructor at Macomb Community College. In 1978, she was the director of College Without Walls program. In 1979, she was the Director of Computer Education and the Language Arts Consultant for Chippewa Valley Schools. In 1987, she moved on to become Assistant Superintendent of Education for East China Schools in Marine City. In 1990, she became the Associate Superintendent for Warren Consolidated Schools. And finally, in 1993, Dr. Sargent has become the Superintendent of Utica Community Schools. During her professional career, she has been a leader for school improvement and technology. She has demonstrated a commitment to educating young people. As you can see, it's clearly evident that through her hard work and dedication, she is a role model for all of us. I take great pleasure in introducing Dr. Joan Sargent.
Good evening. To the class of 1995, congratulations, and thank you for establishing an outstanding record during your years in Utica Community Schools. The honors that you have earned and the awards that you have won have created a most enviable record for future graduating classes. Your skills in the classroom, in state and regional academic competitions, on the athletic field as well, have brought great recognition to you, your school, and the entire school district. In just a few minutes, you will cross this stage and receive a diploma to mark your graduation from high school. It will be a moment of great satisfaction and accomplishment as you reach a cherished milestone in your lifetime. Graduation is regarded as a rite of passage to gain adulthood. When you leave this arena, the doors open to a wide world, and despite its imperfections, it's really a wonderful world. It offers unlimited potential for you, and it invites you to explore its many possibilities, and it's yours to conquer. You can control your destiny, and you can shape your future, but it takes perseverance and effort, and it requires responsibility. You know, your mind is like an umbrella. It has to be open to work. And as the automobile pioneer Henry Ford said, you cannot build a reputation on what you are going to do. As I survey your accomplishments during the years with the Utica Community Schools, I am convinced that you can build a reputation and you can make a difference. Our society thirsts for new ideas and new solutions. You have the golden opportunity to provide them. Develop a personal vision for the future, your own vision, and continually work towards it. Circumstances will dictate change in that vision, but never let it stray too far, and never let it go. Monitor your vision, assess it, readjust it, but cling to it and strive to achieve it. Each of you is a unique individual, different from every other individual on this earth. Take advantage of the things that make you different. Fulfill your potential. Best of luck to each and every one of you, and congratulations to Utica High School class of 1995.
As Jay Connors said in his speech, this is a class with a great deal of class. It is indeed an honor for me to introduce the valedictorians and the salutatorian for the class of 1995. The salutatorian for the class is Scott Andrew Hinman. Scott received a full tuition scholarship from the Michigan Technological University and plans on attending that university to study chemical engineering. Scott is a National Merit Finalist and is also a member of our National Honor Society. In addition, Scott has been involved for 3 years with our cross-country team, our wrestling team, and our track team. Scott Hinman, the salutatorian. The class of 1995 has 5 co-valedictorians, and I've already introduced them, but I'll mention their names again: David Consiglio, Nicholas DiLiberto, Lisa Polanca, Anna Susella, and Sarah Tomlinson. All 5 of our valedictorians had a grade point average of 4.0 and above. After a great deal of deliberation, the committee for selecting the valedictory speaker decided that all of the speeches were so outstanding that we would listen to all of them at today's commencement. The first speaker is David Anthony Consiglio, Jr. David has decided to attend the University of Michigan to study chemistry and then has planned on teaching chemistry. David is a National Merit Finalist, received the Regents Scholarship and others. Also, he's a member of the Macomb All-Academic Team. David is a member of our National Honor Society, our Quiz Bowl team, and the Science Olympiad team. David also found time to play in the varsity band and was involved with our drama program. David Consiglio.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mann, and good evening, board members, administrators, faculty, parents, friends, and fellow classmates. Becoming valedictorian is one of the least important things that has happened to me at Utica High School. It is, however, part of a wider accomplishment that all of us have attained. We have attained new heights and overcome obstacles, yet by these accomplishments, we have gained something more than the accomplishments themselves: faith in our ability to succeed. This faith is something which defines our character. It is a vantage point from which we see what our lives will become, and it is a motivating power which drives us towards success against adversity. In Cinderella, Oscar Hammerstein II said, "Impossible things are happening every day." Faith in ourselves is the belief that the seemingly impossible will be attained. Today we graduate because of this faith in ourselves and in our ability to succeed. For if we did not believe that we could succeed, certainly we would have failed. Faith in ourselves is the power to find happiness in who we are and what we can do. It is the power to change someone's life for the better, or change the world. It is the power to create, to grow, to understand, and to make things happen. It is said that faith can move mountains. Let us move some mountains. Thank you very much.
Next, we have Nicholas Edwin DiLiberto. Nick has chosen to attend Kalamazoo College and study European history and German. He has received an honors scholarship from that university. Nick has the distinction of having the highest grade point average of 4.092 of all the valedictorians. Nick is a member of our National Honor Society and the Quiz Bowl team. His other activities include golf, weightlifting. Nick DiLiberto.
Thank you, Mr. Mann. Good evening, board members, administrators, faculty, parents, and fellow graduates. The German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche once stated, "That which does not kill you makes you stronger." Indeed, this powerful axiom must be heeded if we are to endure the great obstacles of life. We have learned from our school experience that hard work is not always repaid with great reward, nor is indolence always assured a negative consequence. As we see some rise to the pinnacle of achievement while others fall, we find that all is not equal in life, that the goals of the deserving are not always met, and that hard work alone does not ensure success. Life appears unfair and unjust, giving reward randomly, inconsiderate of dedication and merit. However, we do all have the ability to strive and struggle toward a goal. No matter how low the position we hold or how high the aspirations we set, the possibility of fulfillment always exists. Yes, life is not fair, but we can find satisfaction in knowing that we did not give up, that we fervently strove to attain our aspirations, and that we are undoubtedly stronger because of our experience. We have been told that there is always hope, but hope is not enough. we must find the strength to surmount life's obstacles. Hope may provide us with the abstract assurance that sometime we will be rewarded. But life has already taught us that we are responsible for our own success and our own failure. We must never concede in the face of defeat, but rather allow that experience to fortify us for the next conflict. Truly, as Nietzsche wrote, we grow stronger with each defeat, often stronger than if we had achieved our goals. We stand here today, graduates of one level of accomplishment that society has set forth for us, but we are not finished. As the poet Robert Frost wrote, we still have promises to keep and miles to go before we sleep, and miles to go before we sleep. Thank you.
Next is Lisa Christina Polanka. Lisa received the Medallion Scholarship from Western Michigan University and has decided to attend Western and a double major of theater and economics. Lisa is a National Merit Finalist, member of our National Honor Society, and a member of the Macomb County All-Academic Team. Lisa's other activities include playing with our golf team, singing in our vocal music program, member of the orchestra, and Lisa was very involved with our drama program at Utica High School. Lisa Polanka.
Good evening, board members, administrators, teachers, family, friends, and fellow graduates. To find the parting thoughts I now share with you, I reflect on an experience I hold dear to my heart. As many of you know, I played the role of Maria in our drama department's recent production of The Sound of Music. To play this part, I drew from many experiences in my own life, but I also learned many things from the character I portrayed. In one scene, my character Maria is reminded by the Mother Abbess of a song that was part of both of their childhoods, My Favorite Things. Thoughts of raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens were all it took to help them through rough spots in their lives. And while our difficult times may not be made of dogs that bite and bees that sting, remembering better times will help us to get through the worst. I have a list of my own favorite things that I'd like to share with you. Late night rehearsals, opening night, closing night, trips to the mall with friends, long phone conversations, a condo in Alabama on the beach for spring break, warm summer nights at a certain baseball field, and a really good hot fudge sundae. These are a few of my favorite things. Later, Maria is told by the Mother Abbess that she must leave the Abbey, a place of security for her, and find out what she is meant to do in life, as we are being asked to do today. Maria is scared, excited, confused, and has many doubts, all of which is expressed in the song, I Have Confidence. Throughout the song, she tells of her confidence in many things, above all, herself. But at the end of the song, Maria realizes that confidence in herself isn't quite enough, and that she needs help. And like Maria, I'm sure we all feel excitement, confusion, and fear of the future. And while we must find confidence in ourselves, we also have to acknowledge that we need a little help from whomever gives us strength, God, our families, friends, or teachers. In the final scene, as Maria is leaving Austria with her new family, she is encouraged by the nuns of her abbey by their singing Climb Every Mountain in order to find happiness. In the world we are about to face, there will be many challenges standing in the way of our ambitions, but we must be prepared to overcome them all to achieve our dreams. Dreams of a career, family, a new beginning, and above all, happiness. Dreams which are truly worth the effort. Our favorite things, confidence in ourselves, our need for help, and the dream worth achieving. If we hold on to thoughts of these, there's truly no mountain we can't climb. Thank you.
Our next valedictorian is Anna Elizabeth Susella. Anna has selected the University of Notre Dame and intends on studying physics. Anna was a captain of our Quiz Bowl team, president of the National Honor Society, and also was selected by the Utica Democrats to receive their scholarship. Other awards Anna has received include being the top senior English student and a Certificate of Merit from the Society of Women Engineers. Anna also found time to be a member of the Utica High School marching and varsity band. Anna Susella.
Board members, administrators, faculty, family, and friends, tonight is a momentous occasion. The world is a changing place, and we, as the future, must accept the challenges of a changing world. Our parents viewed the first man on the moon, while we saw the Challenger explode. They were affected by Vietnam, while we were affected by Desert Storm. Their loss of innocence came with the assassination of John F. Kennedy, while our loss of innocence came with the explosion of the Federal Building in Oklahoma City. These historical events illustrated for our parents and for us the need to find ways of adapting to an uncertain future. While we cannot predict how our world will be politically, economically, technologically, or socially, we do know that change is inevitable and rapid. All that we have learned in the last 12 years of education will remain with us for the rest of our lives. We must thank all of our teachers for their dedication and support, for they have shaped our lives and inspired our dreams. These years in school have not been without problems, but my wish for you is to make the intense happiness in your life overshadow all of the dark periods. For as the poet Robert Frost states, happiness makes up in height for what it lacks in length. It is through these moments that we define who we are and who we can be. Our time at Utica High has come to a conclusion, and now we must move on to the next level of experience. I wish you all the best of luck, and may all your dreams come true. Congratulations, class of 1995. Thank you.
Our final valedictorian is Sarah K. Tomlinson. Sarah has decided to attend the University of Detroit Mercy and study science. She received the Insignia Scholarship from that university. Sarah is a member of the National Honor Society and received a Certificate of Merit from the Society of Women Engineers. Included in Sarah's extracurricular activities are 2 years with the award-winning newspaper of Utica High School as co-news editor, and she was elected to the Quill and Scroll Society. Sarah was also involved with debate and forensics and found time to play on our varsity tennis team where she played first doubles. Sarah Tomlinson.
Good evening, board members, administrators, faculty, family, and friends. Graduation is a time of reflection and a time of change. It is a time to look back at the decisions that we have made that have affected us in many ways, such as what classes we took, what career path we followed, what clubs and activities we joined, how our time was spent, whether we worked, and how often. It is through these decisions that we are defining our value systems and what kind of person we are still in the process of becoming. We can look at the relationships that we have created with our families and friends. We remember the little talks with our parents that help us face each day confidently. We remember the many friends we have had over the years and the close relationships we have had with a few. We shared with these people our most intimate dreams and disappointments. We reflect on our accomplishments and our failures, the game won or lost, the test passed or failed, and the lessons learned or forgotten. These accomplishments and failures help us to be humble and learn from our mistakes. Graduation is also a time of change. With the new opportunities that are open to us, our expectations are changing. It is a time of entering many unknowns. For many of us, we will be given the chance to make more decisions for ourselves. We will also be going in different directions than some of our friends. We will be leaving behind our regular, comfortable schedule for a new, unfamiliar one. This time that we have shared with our families and friends has been wonderful. But we have to continue creating our dreams and weaving our destinies, for graduation is such stuff that dreams are made on. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Jamie Hellebach, and I am the senior class treasurer. I would like to take this opportunity to introduce and recognize a man with an extensive background in the Utica Community Schools. Mr. Dick Kopis, along with his wife, Mrs. Janice Kopis, have 3 children, all graduates of Utica High School. Mr. Kopis attended Wayne State University and the University of Michigan and is currently a realtor for Century 21 Town and Country Utica. Aside from his work and home, he has been very involved with the Utica Community Schools, especially Utica High, for many years. He is currently the president of the Board of Education and previously served as vice president and secretary in addition to being a trustee over the past 15 years. He was also a member of the Utica Community Schools Citizens Advisory Committee. He has been recognized for his involvement with awards including the National School Public Relations Association Award, and an Outstanding Achievement Award from the Utica Education Association. Right here at Utica High, he was the president of the Band Boosters from 1971 to 75 and from 1978 to 81. He was also the trip coordinator for the Utica High School Marching Band with the 1977 and 84 King Orange Bowl Jamboree Parades and the Fiesta Bowl in 1988. For all his dedication and hard work, commitment to Utica, please give a warm welcome to Mr. Dick Kopis.
Thank you very much, Jamie. I want to take an opportunity to express on behalf of all the board members who are here on the platform our appreciation for being part of your ceremony tonight. I have to think, we've been through 4 of these today, to think what part of the day it is. It is tonight. It's a real pleasure and a real privilege to be here. While I'm talking about the Board of Education, I want to take just a moment and talk about a member of the board, Mr. Bill Browning. Bill was here for the first 2 graduations today and then left. But Bill is elected not to run for office again on June 12th and will be leaving the board after 20 years of service to the Utica Community Schools. Bill's, although he's not with us, he's here on the screen up above, which you graduates, unfortunately, unless you have very strange necks, cannot see. But that's the picture from this morning's ceremony when we did this. Bill was on the board when all of you started school and has been part of the decision-making process throughout the time you've been in school. And we just wanted to take a minute and give respect to a person who has given an awful lot to the school district, Mr. Bill Browning. We also want to take this opportunity to greet you, the Utica High School class of 1995. We know that you're not here because of us. We're here because of you. You finished your program. You completed the requirements. And tonight you're going to receive that diploma that signifies that you're ready to graduate from high school, a symbol of completion. There's two groups of people that I want you, the graduates of 1995, to think about this evening during this ceremony. First is a very important group that's been supportive of you, brought you into this world, nurtured you, cared for you, loved you, supported you, and have made it possible for you to be here at this ceremony this evening. That's your family and friends who are gathered here tonight to honor you as graduates in June of 1995. To that end, I would like for all of you to stand and turn to the part of the stands where your family is and give them a round of applause, because it's because of them you're here. Thank you. The second group that I want to remind you of and ask you to carry away in your thoughts is the school family, the principals, the administrators, the building support people, and most importantly, your classroom teachers who have been with you for these 13 years. After these years on the Board of Education, I've come to realize that the important part of education takes place in the classroom between the teacher and the student. That's where education really goes on. We think that we have nice buildings and nice facilities, and we think that we have very pleasant places for you to go to school. But the real learning takes place between you and your teachers. And I know as you grow older and you look back, there are going to be teachers that you will remember that will be important to you. And what I want you to do in the future is to keep in touch with those teachers. Drop them a note, write them a letter, stop in and see them, tell them what they meant to you in your life. They'll find that very satisfying, and so will you. There are teachers that I remember well from my educational career, many of whom I can't say that to anymore, but I wish I could. What lasts and what counts is what's happened between you and your teachers. During our stay on the Board of Education, we've seen some very positive changes in the Utica Community Schools related to curriculum and to the teaching tools that are in the classroom to help the teachers educate you. The Board of Education is extremely proud of the efforts and the progress that have been made in the Utica schools in relationship to providing those tools in the classroom and to you as our students. You, the class of 1995, have more exposure at this point to computers than any other group of students has gone before you. We provided technology that no other group of students has had the opportunity to use, and more sophisticated teaching tools that are there in the classroom with the teacher. If our school community supports us this fall, we will add to and enhance that technology and that ability to provide you in the classroom with better learning opportunities and to better prepare you for today and tomorrow. Unfortunately, the word technology is sometimes synonymous in our minds with the future. You and I both know that technology is here today, and it is, of course, part of the future. Mr. Mann tells me that about 60% of you have already committed to go on to college, and we think that's just great. And we hope you persevere and you stay and you graduate. Some of you are not sure about what you're going to do after high school. Some of you have a long-term life plan and will actually see it happen, and that's great too. In the real world, the world that you're about to go out into, the future is always totally unpredictable, unless you have some special powers, which I don't claim to have, and I don't know too many people who make that claim that they can see into the future and where you or they are going to be. In the real world, life is like a road in the country over hills. It's twisty, it's curvy, there are stop signs where you don't expect them, and sometimes you come to bridges that are not there that make you turn around and go back and do it another way. The point is exactly where you'll be and what you'll be doing is almost impossible for you or I or anyone else to predict. The only way to be ready is to be an exceptional driver when you start down the road. The way that you do that is to get as much education as you possibly can, as early as you possibly can. I challenge you, every member of this class of June 1995, to continue on with your education. High school graduation is not an end. High school graduation is simply a change to another phase in your life. I also challenge you to do whatever it takes to do that, because I can guarantee you that the longer you put that off, the less likely it is that it's going to happen. The Board of Education members are very proud of you. You're a great class, not only as a group, but individually. We've seen the cream of the crop stand before you and talk tonight with some fine speeches and receive their awards. But I'm here to tell you that every person in this graduating class has the potential to do great things. All you have to do is decide that you're going to do it. All you have to do is decide that you're going to be the best that you can be, and I can guarantee you it will happen. On behalf of the Board of Education, we wish you every success in whatever you do after you graduate. And again, please be the best you can be. Now, Utica High School class of June 1995, are you ready to graduate? Okay, well that's an encouragement because I had to ask Stevenson twice before I got him to tell me that. By the power vested in me by the state of Michigan and on behalf of the Utica Community Schools Board of Education, it gives me great pleasure to present the class of 1995 with their diplomas. Ladies and gentlemen, shall we proceed?
No, that's okay. That's all right. Get him up here, though. Okay. What's your middle name? Scott Andrew Hinman, salutatorian.
Do them all.
No.
Consiglio.
What's your middle name?
David Anthony Consiglio, Jr., valedictorian.
Nicholas Edward Diliberto, valedictorian.
Lisa Christine Planca, valedictorian.
Anna Elizabeth Susella, valedictorian.
Sarah K. Tomlinson, valedictorian.
J. Peter Connors, Senior Class President.
Jeffrey Anthony Manzella, Senior Class Vice President.
Katie Marie LaBranche, Senior Class Secretary.
Jamie Marie Hellebuck, Senior Class Treasurer.
Melanie Hope Small, Student Council President.
Melissa Ann Granzo, Student Council Vice President.
Kristen Inez Carell, Student Council Secretary.
Jacqueline Marie Mack, Student Council Treasurer.
Dawn Jessica Skog, Macomb Area Conference Student Activities Commission Representative.
Christina Marie Terenzi, Macomb Area Conference Student Activities Commission Representative.
Jennifer Lisa Tityoung, Macomb Area Conference Student Activities Commission Representative.
Anton J. Abajodi.
Christina Allegro.
Christine Marie Alavat.
Kristen Michelle Bailey.
Kelly Jean Bologna.
Stacy Nicole Ballin.
Ashley Lynn Barbado.
John Daniel Barnes.
Ned Emery Barno.
Christy Lynn Baywall.
Amy Susan Beaver.
Catherine Elizabeth Belkowski.
Lene Joyce Ann Bell.
Keith John Bonando.
Wayne Roger Bergeron.
Stephanie Deandra Bethy.
Tamer H. Beydoun.
Isabella Bienyash.
Andrew Eugene Beerbussy.
Jesse Jones Beerline.
Jeffrey John Biskey.
Joseph Allen Blake.
Megan Suzanne Bowling.
Danamir Baroja.
Sonia Sterling Boker.
Joseph David Boyd.
Amy Nicole Burdak.
Amber Jean Brown.
Lori Michelle Brubaker.
Michael Lee Brucey.
Michael Joseph Brewski.
Sandra Lynn Berger.
Amy Michelle Byers.
Christy Lynn Campo.
Jason Matthew Cantu.
Lynn Michelle Capuso.
Jennifer Lynn Carmack.
Cynthia Ann Champagne.
Shanna Marie Champagne.
Judith Ellen Chavez.
Chad Eric Christensen.
Anne Marie Chudzik.
Anji Kim Chung.
Yong W. Chung.
Danielle Marie Sapola.
Melissa Marie Clark.
Ben Andrew Clowers.
Melissa Jean Cook.
Andrea Louise Corsi.
Brian Joseph Kuzno.
Nisa Montrell Crumpler.
Jerry Michael Curley.
Frank Harry Cusmano.
Mary Grace Cusamano.
Tony Swetkowski.
Marissa Joy Sobalski.
Paul Santino D'Alessandro.
Darren Scott Daniel.
Lisa Louise Daraban.
Anthony Edward Darner.
Janet Marie DeBosart.
David Aaron DeGrandchamp.
Carrie Ray DeMann.
Dragisha Despek.
Tori Ann Detzler.
Holly Ann DeJour.
Todd DiMercurio.
Olivera Damaski.
George Jelai.
Kimberly Ann Dorozenko.
Constantina Duros.
Shannon Marie Downey.
Theodore J. Dunai.
Dylan Collins Dunbar.
Michael Jerome Eagle.
Shannon Lee Elliott.
Jessica Ann Faluca.
Mark Jack Fanone.
Francis Felicia.
Angela Marie Farrell.
Sharon Rose Figlin.
Matthew Stephen Filipkowski.
Sherry Lynn Friendaway.
Jill Marie Gaffkey.
Jason Michael Galecki.
It's up to you. Jennifer Joey Gardner.
Timothy Blaine Gilliam.
Jamie Ann Gibson.
Daniela Gligorov.
Lon Robert Gamerick.
Dawn Marie Gonzalez.
Meredith Ann Gooch.
Stephen Brian Gregory.
Shannon Ann Griffin.
Beth Ann Grzanka.
Tiffany Victoria Hales.
Jennifer K. Ham.
Rebecca Lynn Ham.
Mark Scott Harder.
Joseph William Harning.
Sonia Marie Harry.
William Lee Heiss.
Scott Allen Helchowski.
Michael Ernest Henry.
Daniel Thomas Henkowski.
John David Hess.
Alan Charles Hicks.
Jill Marie Hoffman.
Brian Michael Holbrook.
Heather Marie Holahan.
Michelle Ann Hoppers.
Jeffrey Paul Hosty.
Pedrag Isakov.
Leon Evazai.
Denise Marie Jablecki.
Vanessa Christine James.
Nicholas Bradfield Jankowski.
Stephanie Ann Jenkinson.
Rebecca Elaine Johnson.
Jennifer Lynn Johnson.
Jason Jeffrey Jones.
Stephen Joseph Jost.
Carissa Bree Jurazic.
Angela Marie Jerzik.
Kimberly Ann Karras.
Michael James Kautzer.
Crystal Lee Kay.
Daniel C. Kemp.
Jeremy Allen King.
Stephanie Sue Kinney.
Sarah Rose Klein.
Dawn Marie Knabel.
Amber Marie Koa.
Jennifer Marie Kalasa.
Anna Sylvia Koseka.
Karen Michelle Kozera.
Thomas Darrell Kramer.
Frederick Charles Kraus.
Gregory Scott Kreft.
Christina Marie Cassell.
Joseph Edward Kermis.
Mark Lightjai.
Tina Marie Lamb.
Jason Arthur Lambert.
Heather Ann Larson.
Thomas K. Loria.
Jennifer Renee Leduc.
Patrick Regan Lee.
Jamie Allen Ann Legato.
Jason Thomas Lewandowski.
Alan Mitchell Lomansny.
Heather Lynn Maciejewski.
Robert Michael McGree.
Josephina Maltese.
Corey William Mandrell.
Catherine Colleen Manzera.
Peter Manzella.
John Allen Marquardt.
Panayotis Marcellus.
Danielle Yvonne Massey.
Merrill Philippos Matthew.
Jeffrey Douglas Mall.
Henry Philip Mayer.
Kimberly Catherine McCullough.
Stephen Thomas McGuire.
Peter Joseph McNally.
Michelle Lee McNamara.
Jamie Lee McSpadden.
Laura Renee Melton.
Donna Renee Mikowitz.
Mark Terry Milky Jr.
Nikola Milanovic.
Kelly Sue Miller.
Sherry Lynn Miller.
Sean M. Miller.
Lupce Louis Malofsky.
Jonathan James Mish.
Kurt Justin Monteroso.
Wesley Allen Moore.
Amber Nicole Morgan.
Aaron Christopher Morley.
Musa. Michael A. Musa.
Ryan Jeffrey Muth.
Gamini Nem.
Mark Nuklovic.
Sarah Lynn Opaleski.
Michael Caesar Horace.
Eric Bruce Otto Jr.
Nihal Ramesh Patel.
Laki Patel.
Michael John Patton.
Matthew Aaron Pauley.
Jeffrey Edward Pelzar.
Joshua Victor Pearson.
Melissa Ann Peters.
Svetlana Petrov.
Kurt W. Pettick.
Mark Roy Pickard.
Prentice Michael Pierce.
Jamie Ann Presley.
Christina Lynn Rasnick.
Dana Colleen Reinke.
Frederick Hassan Restam III.
Scott Robert Raynert.
Lisa Yvonne Risco.
Corey Lynn Rivard.
Jennifer Rose Rizzo.
Ken Lee Roberts.
Stacy Shannon Robinson.
James Paul Ropes.
Gerda Ellen Rorison.
Eric Keith Solansky.
Christopher Allen Scott.
David Matthew Sievers.
David Robert Sekala.
Rita Marie Sinawi.
David William Shackleton.
Donald William Sharp.
Michael Shimon.
Andrea Marie Shuck.
Tadek Jalil Siddiqui.
Jason Allen Simbita.
Jared Nathaniel Seaman.
Joseph B. Sinkowski.
Brad Ronald Skanesny.
Kevin David Skonechny.
Kelly Marie Skreck.
Michael Robert Scavars.
Kevin Michael Sokolowski.
Upachuk Somith.
Annalisa Domaong Soriano.
Sean Paul Sorrow.
Matthew Paul Spar.
David Spies.
Donald Richard Spies.
Lisa Ann Stankowitz. That's good.
Matthew William Stark.
Daniel Michael Start.
Amy Jean Strong.
Michael Patrick Sullivan.
Dawn Marie Sutter.
Courtney Ann Syke.
Gregory Allen Tam Jr.
Christopher David Tapley.
Raymond David Tatro IV.
Anthony Edward Terenzi.
Denver Michael Talati.
Kelly Todorsky.
Maggie Tong.
Satsos. Bill Satsos.
Jason Gerald Tuchowski.
Michael Christopher Till.
Karina Lee Velasco.
Tracy Lynn Van Winsberg.
Anthony Daniel Velasquez.
Joaquino Giovanni Ventimiglia.
Michelle Renee Vicari.
Michael Roberto Vitali.
Kathy Marie Viviano.
Jamie Aaron Waldrop.
Melissa Lynn Weiss.
Jessica Renee Welke.
Nicole Lynn Wheeler.
Linda Gale Weeb.
Matthew Anthony Wilcoxon.
Shannon Tennille Wilson.
Wayne William Wise.
Sarah Jean Witzke.
Randy Allen Yipe.
Jennifer Susan Young.
Christopher William Zalapany.
Andrea Jerry Zaricki.
Good evening. My name is Katie LaBranche, and I'm senior class secretary. In closing, I would like to read a final poem to my fellow classmates. Different Paths. It seems just like a breath ago, we met our sophomore year. We came together from different schools, but with like hopes and fears. We struggled through each semester, each class, and each new day. Deadlines, tears, and laughter, making friends along the way. Football, baseball, and basketball, the spirit and the fun, are more remembered memories than who had lost or who had won. Our junior year zoomed by so fast, it seemed at breakneck speed. Those friendships now were creeping vines from where we planted a seed. Underclassmen, upperclassmen, we were somewhere in the middle. Finding out where we fit in was somewhat of a riddle. And now we stand at crossroads, looking back at journey's end, to those first days that we walked these halls, and the faces we call friends. 'Tis bittersweet, the partying, each traveling a different path, but we won't forget the moments or the things that made us laugh. We'll look back and sometimes wipe a tear when we see what we left in the sand, but today we reach our lofty goal with a diploma in our hand. Credit of this poem goes to Sharon Rose Figlin, Amber Brown, Jill Gaffke, Dan Despic, and Joe Harning. Thank you very much.
Thank you.